Hello, friends. Welcome to Squared Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to be setting up my agenda planner for the next week in January. I'll be decorating the pages in a colorful winter theme, so come plan with me. And I've got some various washies ready to go, along with some paper tape I may be using, these mild liners, this Planning Things sticker book, and then these paper snowflakes that I'll pull from. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay down wax paper and get started on the design. So I'm using my hourly dashboard aligned layout. I'll be pulling stickers from this Planning Things sticker book called Seasonal Days. I really liked the winter theme in this book. I've used it once in the distant past and have a few stickers left over, hopefully enough to create a full spread here. I've got a few people, a nice house there, and some various winter themed objects. So I'm just going to start putting them here on the spread. I'm thinking I'm going to do kind of a column spread here so I can add a bunch of decor there on the right-handed page in the middle and then work all my function around it. So just trying to fit things in now and seeing how this might lay out. I've got this sweater paper tape that I've been dying to use for this winter time, but it's just not really fitting in with the stickers I've been pulling. I thought it might work with these, but I changed my mind once I actually saw it there on the page. I've also got this paper tape here that I thought would be fun to bring in. The colors are perfect. Just not real sure how much of it I could really use and where to put it. I'm going to try cutting it down a little bit and seeing how I like that. It's really cool that the design is in a perspective, so it gives you this idea of like things going towards the center with depth in front of you, but the piece I cut out was a little bit too big as far as the stones on the road didn't seem proportionate to the houses it was going to be next to. So decided to go with the very top of it, which was a little bit more compact and the size of the papers was a lot smaller to better fit with the houses that were going to be right up against it. So I've just kind of laid that in behind the wax paper for now, just to get a feel for how this is going to go. And now I'm going to drop in all of the elements I want to use here on the right for the column. I'll also want to incorporate some boxes. So I'm pulling in these kind of blue-gray toned boxes from the Planning Things sticker book now. And was originally thinking to put them on the outsides, but I feel like I'm going to need more to go in with this column. Just feels a little bit, I don't know, sparse. I don't really have a lot going on behind it, so maybe these boxes will help fill things out a little bit better. Let's see what we can do here, moving some things around. Usually I like the bigger boxes that you're seeing there on the spread, but now that I'm in a half letter, they seem a little too big. So I'm trying to like push them in as much as I can so I have enough room to write my to-do list next to them, or even like straddle 2 days with one box when I can, just so I don't have too much other space kind of hindered by the size of the box. I also like that these stickers have a very blue-gray theme, but have this little pop of like a red-orange tone. So I'm definitely going to want to bring that in as a highlight, but I'm not sure exactly how much of it or where. Trying to bring in these snowflakes now, but they're, again, I don't know, just slightly bigger than I was really envisioning in my head. So they may be too big. We'll see. We'll have them on the edges here and trim off some excess so that it doesn't feel so overwhelming to the size of the spread. I'm also going to bring in some washi tape now for added color, and we'll put the blue up here at the top. I went ahead and ripped it down just to give it a little bit more of an organic vibe there. Also repositioning these stickers a bit to make sure everything fits below that washi tape. Not sure about these. I kind of forgot if they were stickers or not, but as we go through, I quickly find out that they are not stickers. I gotta try, and see if there were backers on them, so that would make my life way easier, but spoiler alert, they were not stickers. Now I'm bringing in some of the orange toned washi. And I thought that orange was a much closer color to like the red of that girl's coat on the main sticker there, but it is definitely more orangey on the page. I'll lay that in now since I did match up my markers to that, and the poles that are next to the girl are actually a little bit more orange than red, so I might be able to get away with this orange. And I thought I might bring in a quote there at the last second, but then was just like, no, I don't want to bring in something that doesn't quite fit with the rest of this. So we'll just leave that little sign that says "Let It Snow" as my only quote for the spread. So we're going to go ahead and start moving things over. I'm going to start with this patterned paper tape here at the bottom. I was really trying to figure out the best way to lay it in without wasting. So I'm keeping the backer on and just kind of like revealing half at a time, laying the paper in, and then replacing the sticker down. So any of the excess that is off the side of the paper will have a backer on it and can be reused in the future once I cut it down. So let's go ahead and do that now. The cut went pretty smooth. I did cut into the paper a little bit at the end, so I'm going to try to peel that off if I can. And then we'll just trim the edges here. And separate the pages. And now we'll lay down this orange piece. I guess I could have left it together before I cut it apart, the two pages, until I got this washi on, but oh well. So the washi is in place, and now we'll start moving over the individual stickers. I did drop down some of those stickers into that paver area a bit, so it really looks like it's sitting on top of the pavers. I really like that look a little bit better. And I'm going to use my sticker spatula just to cement these stickers down. Let's go ahead and lay in the top washi now so I know where my boundary is for that column of stickers. Go ahead and separate the pages and trim the edges. Now for the snowflakes. Here's me testing just to see if there was a backer on there or not. And I figured out, yeah, no backer. So first I'm going to start with a glue stick I grabbed to try to glue this down. Again, spoiler alert, it did not work that well. It might work if you have a pretty good glue stick, but the one I grabbed was just like a Dollar Tree one, and it did not really do anything to help adhere those snowflakes. Plus, it added a lot of extra glue in between the cut spaces. So then I remembered I have this pen of glue, and this was given to me a long time ago by one of my followers. I don't have many uses for it, but for this use in particular, it was dynamite. It was perfect for placing thin layers of glue on like the stems of the snowflake and not having a lot of excess, and it stuck down beautifully, really held well. So highly recommend that combination of these like quickie glue pen and those paper stickers that are real delicate there. And I pretty much covered anything that I thought was going to be touching the paper. If it fell outside of the paper, I tried not to put extra glue on that so that it'd be easier to cut and remove. We got the corners in now. Let's go ahead and trim them. This first side should be dry enough to trim. That went pretty well. Those snowflakes are like a cardboard or, chipboard almost type element, so it is raised off the page. I do like the added texture though that it adds, since there's not a lot else really going on as far as texture on this spread. I'll go ahead and finish gluing in this middle section. And we got one more here. I really can't believe that it's almost mid-January already. I feel like Christmas just ended and now it's like halfway through the season. It's like, or halfway through January. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. So I'm going to try to roll off this main column of stickers here just so that I don't have to worry too much about positioning. And that went fairly smoothly. Got everything off all in one go. Everything's straight. So I'll just use my sticker spatula once again to make sure those stickers are well placed. And here I just felt like this orange was a little too orange for the color scheme I wanted. So I'm going to pick it up and redo it in this deeper red tone. This red is a little bit more red than orange, which isn't quite right either, but I felt like the orange was just a little bit too loud in comparison to the girl's coat. This one, the red, feels more of a background color and ties, I felt, a little bit better to the coat than the orange did. Thought I might try to incorporate some more of those snowflakes, but honestly, I just didn't want to deal with it. I was like, that's going to be a lot of gluing, and then I don't have a lot of functional space to begin with, so I decided not to add those in. I will go ahead though and trim the pages and then cut them apart. Try to open up these holes where the snowflake actually covers some of them here at the top. And now I'm a little worried about that orange pen I pulled. Trying to see if I have a color that works better with the red. Just pulling a few options out just to make sure that the colors kind of match up. I did find that I wanted the pens to be the same, so if I had one color that was perfect and one type of pen and one that didn't, I was looking for the alternative to try to match them up. which is why I pulled that extra gray. And I am trying a few of the mild liner tones. Kind of feel like that original orange one was a little bit more red than orange, and will be okay when I actually use it. So we're gonna just stick with the mild liners that I pulled originally. Since I'm only really placing dots and some highlights in the weekly, it shouldn't be too apparent if the colors aren't an exact match. So now that I got the bullets in, I'm going to add in a little bit more color over here on the schedule side. I'm going to pen in the numbers of each day in the blue-gray on top of the day marker there. And then I'll also add just a bit more of this red-orange tone into the side of the page by adding a line next to the scheduled numbers. I will have one more thing to do as far as punching through that hole that is covered with the snowflake. I'll just grab my disc power punch for that. And once I'm done with that, you guys, we will be done, friends. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, too, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you next time. Bye.